Roland and House Wolffort succeed in reclaiming Glenbrook, but they cannot rest easy, for new dilemmas threaten to tear the kingdom apart.
New dilemmas.
For one, the secret of Serenoa's birth come to light with Lord Simon's passing.
Shh, narrator, you're gonna spoil it.
Meanwhile, the
Not
newly
everybody
crowned
knows
King
that.
Roland struggles to reconcile his ideals with reality after punishing the royalists. Finally, there's the truth about the Roselle and the untapped salt crystals buried within the earth.
I think that's more
Revealed in a
important
book
than who
to
gets to be
Frederica
king. I
from her
don't think
late
that
mother.
who's being king is that important to
None
me.
of these revelations have an easy solution.
But the duchy's the problem right now.
As all parties discuss the matters, they receive word that the survivors of the Isfrosti army are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Forced to put all else aside to focus on driving out their foe, Serenoa and his comrades steel themselves for battle.
Good. Bring it, bitches. Can we go right into the battle? Chapter 16, Sleep, my friend. So it's not going to be a part. This chapter's not going to be in parts, but there's definitely going to be a battle, right? There has to be.
The remnants of the Isfrosti forces are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Or perhaps I should say they are rallying there, preparing to defend it to the last.
Something tells me you're right. Gustadolf may have used Lord Dragan's murder as pretext for invading Glenbrook. Yet I believe his true aim was to seize control, not of our kingdom, but of the mines.
Yup.
Once Glenbrook fell to them, Esfrost did indeed continue mining operations, with notable zeal.
Yup.
Apparently, they transported huge shipments of what they excavated to the duchy, too.
Salt,
You
salt,
mean
salt,
iron ore?
salt, salt, salt,
One would
salt,
assume
salt.
as much, but we do not know.
It
for
was
certain.
salt, 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 salt,
They
salt,
say
salt.
only a chosen few were allowed to have anything to do with the mining or transport.
Odd, ain't it? Granted, the iron from the Grand Norzellian mines is supposed to be decent stuff.
But the Duchy has access to plenty of other iron mines of comparable quality. They've certainly no need to go to such pains to obtain resources from this one.
They do stretch out this reveal for a long
Reckon
time,
there's
Punk.
something
I'm surprised
special
nobody's
about it?
even mentioned it one time out loud that it's probably salt.
What my mother wrote of must be true.
Here we go. Somebody's actually going to get on the fucking case.
I
More
returned
salt,
from
salt, salt, salt,
scouting
salt,
the
salt.
Grand Norzellian mines. There were no signs of miners or couriers anywhere. The enemy's numbers do not appear that great, but the soldiers were occupied with some task within the mine. I cannot say exactly how many they are.
Thank you, Hewitt.
Some great
Well done.
task. Is
Well,
it
there you
mining?
have it. The Isfrosti army is scheming something at the mines. Whatever they are planning, we cannot allow them to continue unchallenged.
Then let us reclaim the Grand Norzellian mines. And in doing so, we shall discover the Duchy's aims in due course.
Finally. Took us long enough. Alright. Well, looks like we're going to get some cutscenes. Holy hell. I have nine character stories to do, and they're all development ones. None of these are new characters. Holy hell. Hold on. Is there any other scenes out here, or is it just these side ones? These character ones? Holy hell. I guess we're going to do those right now. Alright, Anna. What's up with you? Goddamn.
Looking worse for wear, Anna. Long scouting missions sure ain't easy.
Easy or not, I do what duty demands. Do you need something?
No, just reckon Benedict must be relieved you're back safe and sound.
Must he?
Course. After all, he treats you like his own daughter. Don't know any parent what wouldn't worry over their child. And he's got extra cause to fret, with all the dangerous work he gives you.
Oh? It never crossed my mind. Benedict trusts me. That's all I've ever needed.
That's so.
Do all parents by blood show concern for their children?
Wondering about yours, are you?
That's none of your concern.
I still remember how you insisted on being a scout, as soon as you were old enough. You wouldn't say why, but any fool could guess it was to find out more regarding your parents. This work's well suited to that sort of thing.
Yet Benedict refused me.
And he was wise to do so. It ain't a job for an amateur. Guess he hadn't anticipated you trained under Archibald.
I earned his respect when he saw what I could do. The means don't matter, only the results.
Also, what's up, DJ? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I was going to say, that was a short one. Never mind. A few years ago.
I have grave news, sir. The enemy has captured one of our scouts. I know our soldiers aren't broken easily, but given enough time in the enemy's hands...
And here we are, severely short-handed. I shall call a war council, so our approach may be reconsidered.
Damn. She took it upon herself to go save that guy, or what?
The scout has been rescued and returned safely home.
Already? That was far sooner than I anticipated.
I hope my actions were not out of line.
No, no. Well done, Anna. I don't know where I'd be without you.
Nor are you.
Father-daughter indeed. Wow. What a scene.
Can't thank you enough for leaping to my scout's rescue, while Benedict was still pondering what to do. I'd pay good coin just to see that look on his face again. So, think you'll find your parents? Not trying to dissuade you from looking, mind. I'm only being nosy.
Dissuade? Is there something you've not told me?
What would I know that you don't? Just take care you don't end up regretting it.
I'm this close. I can feel it.
Huh. So she's looking for her parents. First time we really even heard of this sub-story situation going on. There are so many of these to listen to. My God. Okay, Eridor, you're up next. Let's go. Let's just get through these, man. Let's just get through them. Power through. There's a lot of them to go. Let's just power through.
Seems as if the troubles never cease. I'd kill for a drop of ale.
I take it you and Benedict have seen your share of trouble. You have both served House Wolffort for many years, yes?
Aye. We both served Lord Simon since we were green between the ears. Through the good times and the bad. See him now, you wouldn't believe the stories of what we got up to in our tender years. Even then, though...
The good old tender
he was always
years.
the schemer. Always drawing me into his fanciful plots.
Has so much changed since then?
I don't reckon so. In any case, was there something you wanted to ask me?
There was. The other day, Benedict posed quite the strange question to me.
And what that? Why you so strange, Benedict? Several days ago.
Where snowbell blossoms bloom?
Indeed. I thought perhaps you had seen trace of the flowers while scouting with Flugy.
I've spotted clusters of them in the deep mountain passes before, but not of late.
So it is as I thought. They have ever been a rare sight, even more so in recent years. I had thought to procure one, but it may be wise to temper my expectations in that regard.
Life always finds a way to flourish. I'm certain Anna and I can find one before long.
I would not have you chasing my idle fancies. You both have more vital duties to attend to.
Of course.
Stick to your duties, the vital kind.
So, Benedict's looking for a Snowbell Blossom. What's so peculiar about that?
Nothing, if it were anyone else asking. However, I think you'd agree that Benedict is not the type to go picking flowers on a whim. They say that when a snowbell blooms...
That moment is frozen in time. Aye.
Precisely. You and Benedict both never fail to surprise. But of all flowers, why the snowbell? Does he have some lady love I'm unaware of?
I can't speak to that, but I'll tell you one thing, Hewitt. We've all got moments locked away and placed close to our hearts. You, me, even a stubborn-headed mule like Benedict. Like the Snowbell, we want him frozen like that forever. And like the Snowbell, they're liable to shatter if we let another handle them carelessly.
I understand. I apologize if I was too forward. Let us forget the matter.
No, it isn't you that needs to apologize. I'm always telling Benedict no one likes being lectured.
It was enlightening. I see you and Benedict are true friends.
For lack of a better word, aye. Bring me a draft of ale, and I'll tell you all about our younger days. At least, what I can remember. I recall Benedict wasn't nearly as capable as he is now.
I may have to take you up on that offer.
You may have
Do you
to.
really reckon snowbells are still blooming somewhere out there?
Perhaps. Though I've not seen them in this region. They may still bloom in the southern reaches.
In other words, a trek and a half from here.
It's a long walk. Is Eredor going to go out and get the Snowbell for him?
Don't give up the search, my friend.
He must know exactly why Benedict wants a Snowbell. God, we still got a long way to go, y'all. 7 more to go. Huguete's time. Oh. They're going on a hunt. Are they hunting for a Snowbell? I guess we'll see.
A whole day of hunting, and this is all I have to show for it. Wanted to give Lord Serenoa something meaty for once.
I like meat.
There is no easy prey. You are a skilled hunter.
1 deer to your 3 boar? It's plain who the better of us is. I don't reckon you let a single one escape. Could be hunting is your true calling.
Perhaps. Before I was knighted, I was keeper of the Hawk's Roost. And besides, I come from a long line of hunters.
That's so. And what drove you to fight men for a living?
Glenbrook put out a call for Hawk Riders, that they might challenge S-Frost's aerial superiority. I answered that call. My training was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but I won a position in the Kingsguard, where I petitioned to serve Prince Roland personally.
Seeing you in action, I'm sure you could have made a fine commander. Yet you stuck by the prince's side.
Yes, I did.
She's Huguete. Let me guess. Flashback time? 3 years ago. She was at a literal crossroads in her life.
Floki has yet to return. I hope he isn't in danger.
What's this then? A traveler out here all alone, huh? And in sore need of protection by my reckoning. Hand over your coin purse and maybe we can reach an arrangement.
Bandits? Here? How could I be so careless?
I'd advise against running. Ain't nowhere for you to go.
Enough! Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thanks to you. Had you not showed up when you did, I could have ended up dead. You have my gratitude.
Is that your hawk? It guided me here. I was in the middle of a hunt, but your bird cried out as if calling to me. Thank heavens I did not loose that arrow. I've never known hawks could be so wise.
His name is Floogie, and he's more than my hawk. He's my closest companion.
The bandits are growing more bold by the day. It is best you returned home.
Wait! I have scarce little to give in the way of coin, but still, there must be something I can do to repay you.
Think nothing of it. It is the royal family's duty to protect our subjects.
The royal... Good heavens. You're Prince Roland. Forgive me, Your Highness.
There's no need for all that stuffy formality. May we meet again soon.
Yes, Your Highness.
Now we know why she wanted to defend him. He saved her life. Oh, lovey-dovey love. Love her some Roland forever.
That was my first meeting with the prince. He saved my life, and for that, I shall be forever in his debt. I could settle for no less than the Kingsguard.
Well, alrighty then. Now we know. Now we know. And knowing is a thing that we do now. Alright, anyway. Anna talking to Milo. Milo. Get a little of that Milo character development? Sure.
Oh, just look how you've grown. To think you'd produce such a bounty. And
A
you
bounty.
flourished as well. I'm so proud of you, my lovelies.
It's like freaking Poison Ivy over here. It's kind of funny.
Quite the passionate one, aren't you?
Don't sneak up behind people like that. Hasn't anyone told you it's rude?
Apologies. I was just curious. What are you doing here?
If you must know, I'm harvesting herbs. I thought I might make them into medicine for the injured.
That would be helpful. Lord Serenoa will be pleased as well.
And I am oh so happy to please. I am quite taken with powerful people. People like Lord Serenoa. You'll tell him I'm doing my best to be useful to him, won't you?
Wait. That plant. It induces paralysis, does it not?
Quite knowledgeable you are. Did you know it can also be used for pain relief?
This same plant can be both a poison and a medicine?
Yes, depending on how it's used.
Yeah, if you paralyze yourself, you
And
won't
yet,
feel
people
anything.
still try
Pain
to force
reliever.
plants into one
See?
category or another. Good and therefore valuable, or bad and therefore detested. Foolish, don't you think? These little ones are neither good nor bad. They just are.
You treat them as if they were your children.
Perhaps it seems strange to care for a plant, which is no more than a tool for making medicines or poisons,
But 3 years ago. Probably. Oh. No time frame, but a flashback
Idol,
nonetheless.
about that experiment. I think we are on the verge of discovering how to better stabilize the subject.
Wait. We are not alone. Show yourself! Milo, why do you eavesdrop on us?
don't be upset. As your spy, I thought it behooved me to keep abreast of important information.
Unnecessary. You need only do as I instruct.
But that would make me no better than a tool.
Does that displease you? Worry not. I take good care of my tools, so long as they serve me well. But should they act out of line,
They will be disposed of.
I say, so you are a tool, so get over it. And now we understand why Milo might have defected to our side, because Idore is a douchebag.
Even tools have feelings.
What was that?
Nothing you need concern yourself with. Anyway, I'm certain my herbs will benefit House Wolford. Please pass on my warmest regards to Lord Serenoa.
Yeah, Idore. If anybody's a tool around here, it's you, Idore, you douchebag. You're a tool. Alright, let's keep it rocking. Another new one popped up, by the way, so... Another step to Milo's thing. That's fine. Let's just keep it going. Just keep it going. Hasabara, what's up with you? What's up with you?
Ah, that's the good stuff. Ain't no one can pour a pint.
They really should have spread these out more to where they actually pop up more often, because holy crap, I don't know if it was because of...
It's hard enough to keep this place running on my own as it is.
Indeed. I was just going to say, I don't know if they, like, if it was this chapter where all these things just happen to unlock because of the progress we made in the story, or if it's like a certain amount of battles I have to pass or something that makes all these things pop up. I really don't know what makes these extra little side story things pop up, but geez, to have 9 pop up at the same time feels egregious, in my opinion. So I don't know what really triggers that shit.
Need me to lend a hand?
Thought you'd never ask. You can start by washing the dishes, then restocking our foodstuffs, fixing up that wobbly table, and...
Aye, leave it to me.
Sure, I'm the handyman, Eridor. That's
I'm
me.
only playing. I'd never put a paying customer to labor.
But that's an awful lot of work for any one person. Ever give thought to finding someone with whom you might share the burden?
You can stop right there. The last thing I need is anyone else complicating my life.
Damn.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
I had myself a someone once, you know? Special like. Till he left me for a specialer someone.
Damn.
Raised my son Theo all by myself after that. He'd be a man grown now, if the war hadn't taken him.
Damn.
Forgive me, Hasabara. Didn't mean to go drudging up painful memories.
No need for apologies. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a thing or two in their past that haunts them. In truth, I'm more exhausted than anything. Must be the years taking their toll.
Ain't got nothing to do with age, and everything to do with the hardships you've overcome. More impressive than an old soldier drowning his sorrows in mead.
What kind of barkeep am I, letting my poor patron wallow?
Sometimes wallowing's good for the soul. Come on, have a round with me. My treat.
Took you long enough to make the offer. Now, what shall we toast to?
How about to your son?
I, to Theo.
Rip. Also, Morrow has brought it to the chat attention, in case you haven't already done so, in my chat. Morrow just put up the link to the poll. If you haven't already gone and voted on the yearly poll for my channel, well, it's available now. Get on it before I close it. I don't even know if I put a date that it was going to close. Usually I put a closing date on the poll, but I didn't do that this time, I don't think. Either way, I'll probably give it another week or so, let people finally get some final votes in before I narrow it down to the top 4 choices. And then we'll have the final poll to pick the winner for the year, and that'll be my next playthrough. Well, I shouldn't say next playthrough, but upcoming playthrough. I may have to fit it in when I finish up whatever else I'm working on, whatever it may be. But Morrow's like, it better be fucking infamous, because god damn it. Alright, well, there's a good chance it's currently winning the poll, the overall vote poll. Also, this is a new person. Who is this? Might get another new character? If anybody looks like freaking Alucard, it's this guy right here. Nah, Alucard looks a little more haunting, so I bet this guy reminds me of Alucard also. Let's check it out. We're gonna get another new character. I'm okay with this.
Must you go, sir?
Oh shit!
I regret to say.
Oh shit!
I have been idle for long enough.
Ah!
But know this.
It's the man himself.
I shall forever be indebted
Bruh!
to Roselle.
Bruh!
I know not.
I knew he was alive. I knew it.
delivered my battered body to the shores of your village.
Knew it.
But I am fortunate that it did. I owe my life to your kindness. Thank you.
You'll have no debt with us. We only did what was right. But where will you go? Safety is a luxury few are afforded these days.
The war rages still, and so long as it does, I must fight with every inch of my being to end it.
A single man can't fix this tangled mess of a world.
Ah, but I am not alone. Every moment my allies risk life and limb without me is a moment I owe them for their bravery.
Hell yeah, brother.
I must rejoin them at once.
Yes.
See, there's no convincing you otherwise. Very well. But we expect to hear news of your victory soon.
I'm surprised they gave him his hat back. Because the idea is that he lost his whole outfit, right?
Change for the better.
But anyway, whatever.
When it comes, let us celebrate its arrival together.
It would have been fun to have him have an entirely different outfit for at least this part until we get him back, you know what I mean? But hell yeah, dude. Yes! This is awesome.
Well met, friends. I require passage to see Lord Serenoa.
Fuck yeah, brother. You're in.
And who are you? If you want an
And
audience,
who
you'll have to
are
wait behind the
you?
rest. Wait. That cape, it can't be. You're Sir Maxwell.
Damn right, bitches.
My lord, Sir Maxwell has returned.
Dun dun dun. Schwat?
My apologies for my abrupt departure, my lord. Full glad am I to see you have managed without me.
Indeed.
Sir Maxwell, you're alive.
Aye, and none the worse for wear, I hope. It seems fate would have me take up my spear once more.
Where have you been? We all feared the worst.
Avlora's fell blow cast me into the river, and its cold embrace washed away my memories, along with my pride. I awoke in a village of kind-hearted folk. I might have stayed there, blissful in ignorance, had news of your exploits not reached them. It was then that old memories stirred, prideful memories, painful memories. My purpose became clear. I must end this war or perish in the attempt. I hope that I have not come too late to make a difference.
Of course not. We would be honored to have you fight by our side. I only hope you can say the same for us, Dawnspear.
Hell yeah, dude. I think that this is dope. I didn't honestly think he was gonna like come back and join our army. I thought maybe he would just like show up in like an epic moment and help us like fight something off in a battle or whatever, and then it would be like, cool, he's back in the fold. I did not know he was gonna come back and be a party member. This is dope as hell, dude. Sir Maxwell is back, y'all. Roland's instructor and finest lancer in all of Glenbrook. Specializes in mid-range attacks, possesses multiple powerful abilities. Dude, if Roland isn't required in a battle from here on out, Maxwell might take his place, depending on how good he actually is. I'm excited about this right now. Roland may have to take a bench spot. Man, that's awesome. Do we have any more new people? It looks like it's all just stories we're keep going through. Let's just keep it going. Keep it going. We're not done here. Jens, you're up next, bro. Let's go.
That tome is an apprentice's resource, if I'm not mistaken. Are you studying ironworking?
Yes, I borrowed it some time ago from the archives in the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I haven't had a chance to return it, what with the state of affairs being as it is.
That's cool. End of scene. Just kidding. Flashback or something, right? Yep.
Ian's. I can't remember the
Ian's.
last time you privileged us with a visit.
Well, my weapons aren't going to forge themselves. But now that I've a respite from my days of sweat and flame, I thought I'd continue my studies.
You hunger for knowledge the way a fire hungers for kindling.
I'd never have become the blacksmith I am if not for what I gleaned from these tomes. If it takes a lifetime of studying and striving to forge the perfect weapon, then so be it. One day, all will know the name of Ian's, the greatest smithy the realm has ever seen.
That is all well and good, but would you mind proclaiming that a little more quietly?
You're too loud. We're in a library, okay?
Yes, apologies. In my excitement, I quite forgot I was in a library.
Yeah.
I must say, I can't help but admire your burning ambition. But while we're speaking in hushed tones, our army has been anything but quiet as of late. You forge weapons for them, yes? Might you have any insight into the matter?
I wish I did, but I have scant time for the goings-on outside my own small forge. Though, now that you mention it, my orders from the army have increased.
Could it be that they're preparing for war? As if a war could break out on the eve of our three nations' grand new venture.
Indeed. That would be unthinkable.
Ha ha ha. Unthinkable indeed.
Frost's sudden attack on Glenbrook confirmed my worst fears. And once the war started, I could forget about returning this book.
My book now.
But I still hope to. One day, when peace has returned to our realm.
True, true.
I hope you
when Cyrano is inevitably the king of the duchy. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I keep saying it, but I'm trying to will it into existence. Especially now that we know he's a freaking prince. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, keep it up, y'all. Keep it up. Okay, now Piccoletta time. Here we go. Days in the Circus time. Oh, my God. This is going to be something. Wow. Shot of the stars in the sky, dog.
Wow. The stars are so pretty. They're always so bright, no matter where I go.
You were in a circus, right, Piccoletta?
Yep. We performed in all kinds of places together. The people in the circus were from all over, too. There were people from Glenbrook, people from Hyzant. But when the war started, the circus broke up. Our circus master was from Esfrost, and he said he had to go and fight for his country. Even the poor animals were all taken away. They were like my family.
Piccoletta.
But I won't give up. I'll help you in this war, and then I'll bring back my circus troupe.
I believe in you, Piccoletta. But to do that, you'll need to build up your strength. And look, it's almost time to eat.
Yay! Let's eat together again today.
Let's have dinner. Okay, end scene. No, it's not going to be that easy. There's going to be more. Right? Really? That was short as hell. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with short ones. I'm okay with short ones. All right. Jump right into Corentin. We haven't seen one of his in a minute.
What's so urgent you can't let a man sleep?
Nothing less than the completion of my groundbreaking research, Eredor.
Oh. Well now, that is something.
Indeed it is. I've managed to thermodynamically stabilize the quasi-liquid film forming on the surface of the...
English?
Yes, yes, I've heard all that. Now tell it to me in words a man can understand.
Right. Well, in layman's terms, I have created ice that never melts.
Never? Impossible.
See how simple... Did you say ice that never melts? That's mighty impressive and all, but what actual good does that do anyone?
Your drink will be cold forever!
Simple, Eredor.
I would use it.
We can use my creation to forge weapons with no need for iron.
Sounds useful, if it works as you say. But how's the durability?
I see. An unmeltable ice weapon?
Silly soldier. Do you take me for a fool? Of course I tested their durability. Worry not. A prototype shall arrive shortly. I bid you try it out for yourself. For better or worse, you're the most experienced soldier I know. And so I'd have you handle it first.
That sounds big and important. I reckon I'll take you up on it.
What news? Surely it's finished by now.
Afraid not. I come bearing unfortunate news from the smithy. It seemed plenty sturdy at first, but shattered the moment he took a hammer to it. He says it has a long way to go before it can be used in place of iron, I'm afraid.
Preposterous! My calculations were impeccable. Surely I have not forsaken my homeland in pursuit of a fool's errand.
Surely!
It's all a bit dramatic, isn't it? You can't have a breakthrough without breaking a couple of ice blades. You know what'd wash away all that pain? A nice cold glass of spirits.
Right, last scene we saw with them, they were getting drunk together and he passed out.
Spirits. That's it. That unmelted ice of yours could chill him forever.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what I was saying. Fuck yeah.
Groundbreaking indeed. This invention of yours could still take the world by storm.
And I reckon the army'd have use for it as well. It'd keep our rations from going on.
Also that, yeah.
Weapons be damned. You've done very important work.
The fact remains that my calculations were in error. So forgive me my reluctance to.
Less sulking, more drinking. You succeeded, haven't you? Right then, this'll be my treat, and I won't be turning in till you do.
Very well. Scientific breakthroughs never come easily, I suppose. Perhaps my next experiment shall be seeing how many rounds my everlasting ice can chill.
There
Right.
you go.
To the encampment with us. 'Tis time for a drink or three.
Or 3.
That's the spirit. Just promise me I won't have to haul your drunken ass home this time.
No promises. See, that's the thing about inventions, is sometimes you invent something that you think is going to be used for one thing, and then it turns out it's more useful for something else. Also, apparently that was all of Quarantine's character stories. Okay, cool, so we don't have to see any more of those. There's apparently achievements for these, huh? Alright, well, good to know. I haven't really gone through the achievement list of this game yet, but I did notice that there's like 120 achievements for this game, which I thought was fucking wild. I haven't gone through them to see what they are, but a lot of them have been cumulative ones for doing 100 of this, 100 of that, and 100 of that, and another thing. Some of them have been story bits for different path choices we've taken, and now apparently there's ones for character side stories. So these do matter toward achievements, which means I'm definitely going to do all the ones I get. We got another one from Milo, by the way, so let's do it. Oh!
I thought I told you not to sneak up behind me like that.
That's what Anna does, though. She's sneaky.
It's been some time since a bird came from Hyzand, hasn't it?
So you were spying on me. Did Wolfort order this?
No. Lord Serenoa is not the type to have his people surveilled. But as his retainer, I would be remiss not to keep an eye out for those who might intend him harm.
I suppose there's no fooling you. Yes, I am Hyzand's spy. Do what you will with me. I fear neither torture nor execution.
We would gain nothing by doing either. A plant may be poisonous or medicinal after all. Depending on how we use you, you could still serve House Wolfort.
I am a human being. Do not liken me to a mere object.
Even tools have feelings. You said it yourself, no?
Damn, got her.
So you did hear me.
You should understand this by now, Milo. Lord Serenoa would never use you, or any of us, as mere tools.
Indeed, he is too trusting. He would be easy to poison had I a mind to do so.
Grant peaceful sleep to the wounded beast. What is the meaning of this?
Should House Wolfort rise in opposition to Hyzant, Serenoa is to be killed.
Wow.
It's a coded message. I only just received it. My master sees me as nothing but a tool. Now that my identity has been found out, my life is as good as forfeit. My master disposes of tools once they are no longer useful to him, you see. But he cannot dispose of me if I dispose of him first.
Nice.
Then you will aid us.
No. I will use you. I may be a tool, but I have my pride. I came here seeking power that I might protect myself. To avoid being disposed of, I needed to align myself with a strong house.
You're a tough one, aren't you?
As tough as a weed, and poisonous too.
Well, okay then. She gonna use us, but we gonna use her. We gonna use each other. That's cool. That was all of Milo's stories? Wow, we just got her and got both of her stories out of the way, and that was it, huh? Okay. Narv heals an injured child with his grandfather's magic. We've actually had a Narv side story already, so this is our second one, I think. You actually really like Milo? She's cool. She's actually pretty cool. I just don't know if I like her moveset that much. I like that she can poison people, and she's fast. But her attacks are kind of not very strong.
Damn it all. At this rate, I'll never come close to carrying on Grandfather's legacy. Maybe I was never destined to be a great mage after all.
You got this, Narv. You got this. It hurts. Help the child, because it hurts.
Oh no, the poor child's fallen.
And he can't get up.
Hey there, are you hurt?
Ow! It hurts so bad I can't even stand.
You're literally standing.
Not to worry. I'll fix you right up. So dry those tears.
Really?
Yup. The pain will disappear like magic. You'll see.
Wow. It doesn't hurt anymore. Thank you, sir. Grandma, look! My leg's all better now.
Yay!
Alpi, thank you so much for healing my grandson.
You don't need to thank me. This is nothing.
Those robes. You wouldn't happen to be a student of the Archmage Grand...
Son of a bitch. Someone who knew his name.
You know my grandfather?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, of course I do. What a great man he was. Always using his magic to help those in need, much like you. I was just one of many whose lives he saved. Why, that was over 30 years ago. I lost my house to the fires of war and nearly my life along with it. But he quenched the flames with his spellcraft and healed my burns. Had it not been for the Archmage Grandante, I would not be here today. I am forever in his debt.
Even though Grandfather's name was erased from Hyzant's records, his memory lives on in the people he helped.
Exactly.
It sounds like he was a truly amazing man indeed. And I know he would be proud of you for following in his footsteps.
Do you really think so?
I do. And I have no doubt that one day you will restore the glory to your grandfather's name. No matter what the Ministry does to erase his existence, his spirit lives on through you.
Right. But I must keep practicing, that I might help even more people with my spells. Just watch me, Grandfather. I'll restore the honor of your name if it's the last thing I do.
Sounds like a plan, Narv. Bet you that's his last one. Nailed it. I kind of figured. That felt like it could be the end of his, just because he's like, "Ooh, I found somebody, and now I know what I'm fighting for." Woo! All right, holy crap, we did that for a long time. Sorry about all that. There was so many side stories, and I know we're not done. Now that I know there's achievements for everybody for all their side story stuff, we got a long way to go apparently. But all right, we can go back to the story now. Sorry about that. Anyway, you said you really like Milo there, Punk. Yeah, she does non-elemental damage with her attacks, yes. So non-elemental attacks, basically, you know, they aren't resisted, which is always a nice thing when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I don't know. She's not super strong, but I do like using her. Maybe some of her final moves that I haven't unlocked yet will make me, like, over the top, put her over the top and make her someone I'll use for the rest of the game. Lately, I've just been using her because she was required, but maybe I'll end up liking her enough to keep her in the party for the rest of the game. But alright, the Saintly Seven gather at the Hierophant's Palace without Serenoa. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see what they're scheming. Let's see the scheme, plot.
Glenbrook has withdrawn from the sanctions and reopened trade with us.
King Roland is truly a man of his word.
Damn right he is.
Furthermore, during the battle for the Crown City, our forces sustained nary a scratch, while the Esfrosti were all but crushed. We could not have asked for a more auspicious outcome.
An outcome that would not have been possible without the Elfric we supplied them. Still, Minister Serenoa and House Wolford must be given credit for aiding in our victory.
Minister Exham, how strange to hear you lavish such praise upon another.
I am only speaking truth. Leaving Minister Serenoa in Glenbrook's hands is unwise.
I agree. As one of the Saintly Seven, he belongs here with us.
Of course. We shall bring him under our thumb. The Holy One has plans for the young lord. Making him our creature has the added benefit of bringing his entire domain under Hyzantian rule.
But I doubt His Majesty will be so willing to part with him.
Oh, indeed. And yet King Roland owes us a great debt, which will be all the greater after we help him rebuild the Crown City. We will so overwhelm him with generosity, he will be unable to refuse us anything.
So, you mean to seize Glenbrook as well, Minister Edor? Somehow I am unsurprised.
I seek nothing more than to spread the goddesses' grace and wisdom.
Uh-huh.
To Glenbrook and even Esfrost, until her divine protection shelters Nozelia in its entirety. That is what the goddess desires, and therefore, what the Hierophant desires as well.
I'm waiting to see this Hierophant, man. We got to get that reveal at some point. But right now we're in the middle of other things. Any other cutscenes pop up, or is that's it? All right, Twins Gate. Let's see what's going on over at Twins Gate real quick, then, shall we? Check out this Grand Norzelian mine cargo. Good old Svarog.
Yes, my lord. This is all the cargo we were able to carry. Our comrades at the mine should be putting the final touches on everything right about now.
And why is no one telling me what is happening? I don't even know what cargo you are hauling.
We're only following Archduke Gustadolf's orders, my lord.
Yes, I understand that. Stop your sniveling. Perhaps you may have heard the Archduke has summoned me to Ironstone. This may be the last time I serve at this fort. As such, I would like to show my appreciation for everything you've done. Do you have a moment?
The sentiment is appreciated, my lord, but the Archduke insisted we make haste.
And did he also insist you spit in the face of his uncle's generosity?
No, my lord. Of course not. I meant no disrespect. We shan't refuse her gracious offer.
Come with me.
Can all that cargo truly be naught but iron ore?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I shall have to find out what it is for myself.
Take a look. Tell me what you see. It's salt, motherfucker. It's salt. Come on now. So many scenes before we get into this battle, but of course we have to do an investigation situation first because we got to get the battle ready to go. Damn, Anna. Okay. Too easy.
Were those the only ones?
I do not understand. There were far more soldiers here when I came scouting.
They've mined more since the last time we were here. Perhaps the enemy is further within.
Likely that's the case. But navigating these twisted tunnels ain't gonna be fun.
Indeed. The enemy may be waiting to ambush us around any corner. I advise we familiarize ourselves with the nearby tunnels before we head any deeper into the mine, Lord Serenoa.
Sounds like a plan.
Agreed. Let's take care to cover our tracks while we look around.
Sounds like a plan, like I said. Look around for some shinies and get some items and stuff. It appears Esfrost has put a lot of effort into the mines. Indeed. They've installed quite the number of mining carts, perhaps to transport large quantities of ore. Let's investigate the area further, but we must be on our guard. There's no telling if the enemy There's no telling if or when the enemy will strike. I can read. We might be able to ride the minecarts to get through the tunnels quickly. Let me see if they work. We might even be able to use them against enemies. Oh, okay. Look out, Eridor! Oh! Whoa, the cart! Whew, that was a close one. Thanks for that, lad. Let us proceed with caution. I would hate for anyone to get hurt by one of those carts. Interesting. Okay, so I can use the carts in battle. Is this one of Lord Dragon's explosives? They're all along the tunnel walls. We must be careful. I wonder if they're trying to bury the mine, and that's why the fucking explosives are here. I feel like that makes the most sense. That they got as much salt as they wanted out of here, and then they're gonna bury this bitch. I could see that being exactly what they're going for. Oh, you can actually call the minecart to you, too. That's interesting. I didn't realize. I thought there was an item there. It doesn't make any sense. Troops should be stationed at the entrance, regardless of whether you want to defend or abandon the mines. So why are the soldiers hiding in the tunnels? They gain nothing by hiding in the tunnels. Perhaps they're luring us into a trap. I doubt they do it on their own volition. It may be some tactic they have been ordered to carry out. The burden of defeat would likely be thrust upon them if they return to the duchy. They would just might be... No, I'm going with the first or the second one. Going with the first one. Trap. It's a trap! It's quite possible. Even so, we cannot retreat. We must find out what Esfrost was doing here. I agree, no matter what they have planned, we will give them no quarter. The order of no quarter, that's me, baby. We don't give them that. Ooh, some long-range heavy heals. I like it. This is a favorite map of mine. Good one, punk. Good one. Do you actually like this map, or are you just making a joke? Because puns, you know. 10 gauge. Pun. He's very pun-key. It looks like mining continued even after Dragon was killed. No shit. I cannot help but wonder if this was what Gustave wanted from the start. Of course it was. Well, once he learned about what was in the mine. Once they learned about what was in the mine, this is exactly what they were going for. 100%. Both? Okay, so you do like this mission? 'Tis one of your favorites. And Zipan. The mines were meant to be a symbol of a new age of peace between the three nations, yet it feels no more than a distant dream now. What do you think what should be done with the mines now, my friend? Why not leave them for now? Someday the world will be at peace again and mining can resume. The mines are located in our domain within the kingdom of Lynbrook. Let us manage them together as one of the kingdom's assets. We can use it to rebuild the kingdom as a place to work for those who have lost their jobs during the war. I'm going to go with the second one. Indeed, after all, the mines do rightfully belong to the kingdom of... No. They belong to us now, Serenoa, so we must decide what we will do with them. Then let us put them to good use for our people. I mean, that sounds pretty legit. Roland doesn't want to claim to be the king anymore, man. He's just like, yeah, Glenbrook, yeah. There were more people here than when I came scouting. My guess is that they were hiding within the tunnels now. They may be planning an ambush. We should see if there's anything we can use to our advantage around here. Yeah, there's bombs, there's minecarts. There's lots of fun going on around here, you know? There's also an item over here, and I want it. I want it. Superior fiber. Superior fiber. I can use that for upgrading a weapon or two. Superior fiber. Yeah, we haven't done any of the upgrading stuff yet since the last battle because we've been busy doing character stories. But anyway, what's up, Gila? I suppose the number of minecarts indicates how much work the Duchy has done on these tunnels. I think they've come so far in such a short time. It makes me wonder what the hurry is. The hurry is... I don't know. I don't really want that minecart. I was just thinking there was a shiny there. I got an obsidian anklet. Okay. Very obsidian, very anklet. Alright, any more shinies laying around before I go? Looks like there's another there, another 35 hundo. I just don't want to miss any good shinies, you know? Keep an eye out for a shine. Keep an eye out for a shine. Keep an eye out for a shine. And you don't know what to do. Did I talk to you already, Eridor? We don't know when the enemy will strike. But when they do, we can utilize these minecarts to fight back. We've just got to make sure we don't hit any of ours. Okay, so you can hit your own homie with a minecart. Noted. But you can also hit the enemies with them. Which just sounds like a fucking good time. Alright. I think we're done here. Minecarts. There are explosives everywhere. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, the explosive thing is bad. Maybe try not to blow them up in the battle.
Benedict, these spheres everywhere. Unless I'm mistaken, they're explosives.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're everywhere.
Yes, a means Lord Dragan devised for breaking through the bedrock. They aren't as powerful as blast crystals, but they are simple to set and can be manipulated to go off at the same time.
Yeah.
Reckon I'll go collect whatever charges are left, my lord. Just to be safe.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Pick them up and dispose of them. I'm okay with this.
I do not find it strange that there are explosives in a mine. Only that they have been left here.
Indeed. As deadly as they are, one would hope they were stored more safely.
You'd think the miners would have put them at the far end of the tunnel if they meant to use them.
But they're everywhere, along the whole length.
If they were to detonate, the entire tunnel would collapse.
That's what they're going for.
Then they must have been left here on purpose.
Intruders! Get them!
Here we go.
The Frosty army!
Here we go. Are you ready? Because here we go. Get ready for a battle. Tink, tink, baby, tink, tink. All right, any more scenes? There's another character story popped up. It has a question mark on it. Does that mean it's going to be another recruitable person? Holy moly. Oh, single man survived. Oh, guess what? It's the old guy that's in our encampment. It's that guy. But what's he about? I wasn't sure if we were going to get him, because it seems like everybody that we don't know their name in our encampment ends up being a party member. I think he's the last one left, though. So here we go. The eagle-eyed elder. Are you any good, old man?
Right in my sights.
Got you right in my sights. 30 years ago, during the Saltine War, outside the Citadel of the Sands. Oh, hell yeah, he's a bow and arrow guy? Hell yeah. We only have one bow and arrow character, which she's amazing, but we only have one, you know? He is eagle-eyed, after all.
Too many of them, Minister Archibald.
And flee we
Archibald,
must.
huh?
I'll hold him here, but you lot, retreat.
Minister Archibald!
Wait, Minister Archibald? Does that mean he was one of the Saintly Seven?
No, this cannot be how it ends. My lungs yet draw breath, My heart yet beats. This place shall not be my grave.
Did I say Serenoa? One of the Hyzantian Saintly Seven is what I meant to say. I don't know what I actually said. But interesting.
So the cycle of war and chaos begins anew. And once again, I must take up my bow.
Interesting. Yeah, I was going to say, if he's an archer, I'm not going to be mad at it, because we don't have any other archers. And having two archers can be a great thing sometimes.
And I like what I see. Almost reminds me of myself in my younger days.
You flatter me.
Still, I doubt you'll emerge victorious. Without me on your side, that is. The name's Archibald. Allow me into your ranks, and you'll see. I can match men half my age, shot for shot.
I couldn't ask one so elderly to risk his life in battle.
You're too old.
This graybeard survived the Salt Iron War with naught but the bow at his back, I'll have you know. And my aim is just as sharp now as it was then. I haven't many years left, lad, and I'd like to spend them fighting for a just cause.
If that is what you wish, then I shall not refuse. We welcome your bow.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, so now we got an extra archer, I guess. Archibald. Archibald the Archer. I didn't even hit me until just now. He's freaking Archer the Archer. Archibald the Archer. Legendary and intimidating archer. Deals more damage to distant targets. His bow boasts increased range. Yo, that could be awesome. He's like a sniper. Ooh. Ooh. I like sniping. Especially in a game where you can like get the high ground and snipe people. Like, that's a great setup if he's that good. But anyway, let's get into the battle, start and watch all the cutscenes, and then we'll do our setup at the encampment and decide who we're using and all that.
The Isfrosti mean to seal off the mine.
Do not let them through the tunnel. Kill them.
But this is House Wolfort we're up against, Commander.
Think I don't know that? The battle won't be easily won. But if we've the metal to use our explosives, victory may cost us our lives, but we can take those Wolfort curs with us. For Esfrost, for an end to Hyzantian tyranny. We must blockade the mines. Soldiers, make ready. Aye!
Oi!
No, they don't mean to.
They do mean
blow
to.
the tunnel at the cost of their own lives?
That's what they're here to do. Apparently. Anyway, normally you're not a big fan of archers, but Archibald isn't bad, and when you say bad, I mean you enjoyed using him. Okay, fair enough. We can't even let one single explosive detonate. Damn. Okay, noted. That's our goal, huh? Alright. I'll figure out who to use in a second, but right now we got some stuff we need to do up in here. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to her first. I actually wanted to talk to him now. For not giving my name until now, simple sundries merchant I may be, but I had my reasons. Even so, I cannot bear to see Norzelia suffer the horrors of war much longer. Don't hesitate to send me to battle. I'll end up there anyway. This soldier's drawn to the vanguard like a moth to a flame. Oh, it looks like someone's ready for a class promotion. Indeed. I mostly wanted to check what you got I can turn in for some of this. I don't think there's anything new that I really, really want at the moment. I think everyone who's level... Oh, actually, I take that back. I gotta check what Roland needs for his level up on his weapon. But yeah, there's nothing else here I need to get other than that kind of stuff. Let me just take a look at the weapon stuff. Also, did you replenish your shop yet? He did not. Okay, I'm actually okay that he didn't, because that means I can use all my money on other stuff. I'm actually 100% okay with this. Yes, yes. Alright. So, who needs upgrades? Okay, so I already have her upgrade. The Tome of Inferno needs a parchment. I'm using it on her. No question about that. And she can have Sunfall. Cast for 1 turn. Use all TP to deal fire type damage. tire type magic damage, setting the ground ablaze. The more TP consumed, the stronger the attack. So basically, it uses all her TP, and the more TP she has, the stronger this attack will be. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'd like to have that move, you know? I'm also gonna go ahead and up her magic, because, you know, she is our magic person. No reason not to give her more magic, am I right? Do I want to use my other materials for her weapon damage or her magic defense? Maybe. I'll think about it. Let me go to Serenoa real quick. Where's he at on this list? Where's he at? What the heck? All the way to the left? Damn, I have so many freaking characters at this point. Jesus. Alright, well, at this point... Man, I need a lot of superior iron. Okay, who else can do an upgrade right now? If it's just lower level people, I'm not too worried about them. Ooh, but of course, we have Maxwell now as well, and I'm like, ooh, on him right now. Let's get him to at least weapon rank level 2. Jeez. Let's not leave our boy low level for very long if we're going to use him. Electrum for level 3? I'm kind of down to get that now for him. Let's check the old man as well. He needs a spider silk and a jade. I'm kind of okay grabbing both of those as well. In terms of characters I've been using, I don't think I mind leveling up Narv, since I've actually been using him. Yep, I picked up Maxwell just a little bit ago when I was doing like 9 character stories in a row. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do Narv because I've been using him. I don't know if I'm going to end up using her much, but I'll do this since I have the oak anyway. I might as well. And then again, I might end up using her too because if I want an extra mage, so I'll use my other oak on her. It just depends on situations, right? So he's the one guy I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to use him. So we'll leave him alone for now. Alright, so for Maxwell, I want an Electrum. For the old man, I think I'm going to do him as well because I might end up using him just to try him out. I need Spider Silk and Jade. Let's go get those things. You also got Maxwell on your first run? So is there a chance, based on my conviction, I wouldn't have gotten Maxwell, is what you're saying? Because I did say that different characters would make themselves available depending on, you know, whatever story you chose. I am quite curious to see what other characters I'm missing because of the ways I've gone with here. Anyway, we need one of these. And I need an Electrum. And I need a Jade. And the rest I'll probably hold off on for the moment. Because it did say that in the beginning of the game, that depending on what you choose, different characters will be available. So I'm sure there's going to be at least a character or two, if not more than that, that I'm not even going to have in this playthrough available to me because of how it works. But yeah, I'm going to level him up all the way. And then I'm also going to do the same for Maxwell. Alright, so now their weapons are all the way up. Okay, so let me focus on main characters first, though, regardless of those guys. So I'm not going to do any more for Serenoa unless I do this, which, honestly, I might just do it since I have the materials in abundance, and I might as well do it. I don't think I want to use 10 quality iron just for his luck. I'd rather do his HP. I'd like to max out somebody's weapon thing entirely at some point, and it might end up being Serenoa's. Let me check Anna real quick before I do anybody else. Need some more superior stuff. So I could up her speed. That's tempting. Or I could up her TP cost of Surmount, which I don't even want, honestly. I'm kind of down to do the speed. Her having more speed is kind of crazy. There's 2 types of recruitable characters. Those based off conviction and those off of story choices. Well, that just means there's definitely people I'm not getting. I'm still kind of surprised I didn't get that Jerome guy. But maybe I fucked up on that battle in some way that's why I didn't get him. I'm going to hold off on the accuracy, save some of my materials for a minute. Is there anybody else I can get a nice level 3 ability? I don't know if I have enough materials for anybody's level 3 abilities. Or maybe I'd... You know what it is? Everybody who has a level 3 ability already has their level 3 situation set up. Let me check Frederica real quick. I already did her level 3, that's why. Who else did I have at level 3? Oh, I just got Roland there, but I don't have enough superior iron for that. Okay. Should I go to level 3 on anybody else that I didn't already... that I use, I should say? Maybe I should go her level 3. Let's get a meteorite fragment. I'm down for that if I have enough. I had enough for one more trade item, so let's get that meteorite fragment for Gila. Might as well. She's the character that she's one of the characters I'm gonna use because of her healing. So let's at least level her up and see if we can get something good off of her stuff. Grants an ally the ability to recover one time after falling in battle. Oh, so it's like a revive, like a re-revive. That's awesome, actually. Well, once we get some more superior stone, we're gonna learn that, I think. The range of command abilities, that could also be good too. Magic attack. She doesn't really have magic attack, so I'm not really worried about this skill. Anyway, I don't have enough materials for anything else. All right, so who am I splurging on with the rest of my points here? Or I should say with the rest of my materials here. Should I just use it on my main guys first, then we'll trickle down? I think that's a plan. Let's just go ahead and do it that way. So, Sarah Noah, you're going to get some HP. I don't know. If I don't have to use Roland, I'm leaning toward using Maxwell instead, so I might not bother with him. As for her, I'm going to finally go ahead and put her weapon level up. Anna, she can do these accuracy. I'm just going to do it. Fuck it. I'm going to max out people's things and see if maybe there's an achievement for maxing out somebody's like weapon ranks entirely, you know? That might happen, so we'll see. As for my archer lady, we haven't used her in a minute. Honestly, I'm down to give her some more accuracy. It's not a bad thing. Alright, dancer lady. Evasion, defense, magic defense, or speed. She's already pretty damn fast. I think I'll go ahead and do the speed. Alright, as for my boy Maxwell, I think I'm just going to go straight for the strength for now. I might be able to do another one as well. Ooh, I can even do his first weapon level there. What is these? Triple thrust, less TP. Passive skill increases damage dealt when exploiting an enemy's weakness. See, this is one I'm not sure about, like which one I should pick. But I feel like it's probably worth it either way. I'm going to do the weapon first. I still have the materials to do this as well. Alright, fuck it. Let's just do the passive for now. And if I end up liking this triple thrust one, I'll put that on instead. And I'm out of money now. I was going to say, how come I can't do more? I'm out of money. I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke! That's okay. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to use up all my shit. Alright, last thing is I did have an upgrade thing for a character I didn't even do. I totally forgot to do my promote class stuff. Who do I want to get to level 3? I might do Frederica next. I think I am going to do her next. Gotta have one of my mages be a badass, right? Might as well be Frederica.
It was worth every effort.
She learned Magic Ablaze. What is that? Increases your magic attack when on a square that's... Oh, so if she stands on a fire spot, she can fuck people up. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Set a fire spot, stand in it, and burn them. That's nice. I don't... Do I have anybody else who needs a first level up, or is everybody good? Everybody's already at least level 2. Alright, noted. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, well, I guess on that note, we're good to go into the battle. So let's just get in there, pick who we're going to pick, save it, and get into the battle, baby. I'm ready. Alright, so who are we using and how many? We only get 10 in this battle. Well, the recommended people are mostly already in. Yeah, except for Jen, which I'm not using him. I think I'm gonna take out her, and I'm gonna put in. Oh man, even Roland was benched on that one, huh? That's funny. Roland even got benched, man. I was thinking about bringing in Maxwell for this one just to try him out. I don't know. I'm surprised it doesn't tell me to use Roland because he has, like, you know, the capability to move. Oh man, even Frederica's benched right now. All right, I'd rather have her than the ice guy, I think. Unless, yeah, I'd rather have her than the ice guy. I need to catch her up in level. I feel like having range in this battle is going to be invaluable in general, because I need to kill people before they light these fucking things. But here's the thing. As much as I like using Narv, I might take him out in favor of having the other bow guy. Just because I want to be able to shoot people from afar. I feel like that's a good thing. Probably goes without saying, but you like Maxwell? Oh yeah, Maxwell. I can imagine Maxwell's pretty good. So I'm actually excited to about using him. And I mentioned already that if he's as good as... if he's better than Roland, Roland might end up being benched for all the battles Roland's not required. I already mentioned that. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think this is going to be our party here. You know what I also didn't do? I didn't do my equipment. Can I do my equipment here? I can. Alright, hold on. I got a Obsidian Anklet, which increases the strength and magic attack but prevents a natural TP recovery at the start of your turn. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Increases strength and magic, physical defense. Oh yeah, this is one I don't like either. I don't really like either of those anklets then. Never mind. That's the only thing I got? Alright, never mind. I'm less interested. Less interested. Never mind. Let's make our save then. And let's get into it, I guess.